So hey guys, welcome back to another supplement review. This is David with Mission to Muscle, and today we're going to review Phase 1 Nutrition's pre-phase daily driver pre-workout. It says daily performance pre, and it's got a warning there. It's supposed to deliver massive pumps and endurance, but does it deliver? So I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown on this. I'm going to jump right into the ingredient profile so I can get back into my workout. I'm here in the gym today. Put the ingredients right off to my left here. Right on the top, we got L-citrulline dimalate at 6 grams. This is for the vasodilation and the pump. Just so you know, 6 grams of L-citrulline malate is actually decent. It's going to deliver about 3.5 grams of L-citrulline. The rest is a malic acid for endurance. Of course, you guys know that the L-citrulline is for vasodilation, blood flow in the gym, for your pumps. And then we have beta-alanine at 3.2 grams. That's for more reps, more sets, less fatigue. Also gives you that itching, scratching, pins and needles feeling. Then we have betaine, which is TMG at 2 grams. This is for cell hydration and power output in the gym, as far as when you're pushing on the weights. 2 grams is decent. Everybody wants to see that 2.5, but 2 grams is decent. It all depends on how the pre-workout's formed and put together with other ingredients. Then we have L-tyrosine at 1 gram, decent dose. This is for less mental fatigue in the gym and plus some cognitive function. Then we have caffeine at 325 milligrams. It's like 3 cups of coffee. So it's not like some, you know, like low amount of caffeine for a daily driver pre, but it's not bad because, you know, we're seeing upwards of 400 milligrams in some of these pre-workouts. So if you can handle 325 milligrams in one shot, then there you go. Then we have Dmae at 250 milligrams. Now this is kind of a hit and miss ingredient. It depends on how it's stacked with other ingredients. And this is supposed to release acetylcholine in the brain, which is supposed to help with cognitive function and concentration and all those things that choline actually gives you, like alpha GPC and some of these other choline sources. It's supposed to like release it in the brain. Then we have dynamine, sorry about that, 250 milligrams. So to pronounce some of these ingredients sometimes you get a little tongue-tied. 250 milligrams, I don't know why they have this this iloburin at 100 milligrams listed separately. So I'm not sure if this is, I don't know. I honestly don't know why they have this listed, but dynamine is actually a great ingredient when it's stacked with theocrine and caffeine. And it's kind of a distant cousin to theocrine and caffeine in itself as far as structure-wise. So it's supposed to help with mood, energy, you know, focus, cognitive focus. And 250 milligrams is not bad if that's what's in here. So it kind of has me a little confused there. If anybody from Phase 1 is watching this video, and you can kind of give a little explanation to the subscribers here down below in the comment section on why you listed it at the 250 and the 100 milligrams here of the ingredient. I'd like to know myself. Then we have chocolate seed extract, which is cocoa butyrol at 100 milligrams. Fabulous ingredient. 100 milligrams is good. That is actually a very, very good dose of this ingredient. This is going to help with the thermogenic effects in the body. It also helps with muscle sparing by releasing a protein enzyme that has something to do with like mTOR in the body, and you know, muscle protein senses this as far as sparing muscle, and also helps with vasodilation, a little bit of focus. It's that kind of all-around hitter type ingredient. So, Phase 1 Nutrition Pre-Workout, how did this do? We get right into the scoop. So it's at 1 scoop, it's 15.3 milligrams, or 15.3 grams, milligrams, that'd be a little tiny scoop, grams. And 1 flat scoop is about a little under 15, like 14 point something. So if you do like kind of like a heaping scoop, not like a towering scoop, but kind of like get a good little heaping scoop and kind of knock it to the sides a little bit, that'll give you that 15.3 grams, but by a scale. I always tell people buy a scale. You want to scale this stuff. And it's 25 servings, and this runs about $45. At least on Amazon it does. I'll put the link down below just in case you guys are interested. So the flavor on this is an orange mango. So it's good. I personally love orange. So I like orange, and a very good orange mango flavor. Give it a thumbs up. You're gonna love it if you like orange mango type flavoring. So what are you gonna experience when you take this? You're gonna take this, and literally the beta-alanine kicks in about 5 minutes. So you take this scoop, you sit down, and 5 to 7 minutes of beta-alanine kicks in, and it kicks in pretty good. It doesn't kind of like rise and peak. It just goes boom and smacks you with some tingles. And it lasts for about a half an hour, and then like most of them, it takes about another half an hour for it to taper down. Some of them taper down within 15 minutes. So like they start, and then 45 minutes later they're kind of like down. This one will last for about an hour as far as beta-alanine, so it kicks pretty good. About 30 minutes in, after you take this, you start to notice a little bit of energy effects. In 45 minutes, you're actually sitting there with a little bit of energy. There is no smack you and get you going type energy on this thing. It's basically just very kind of like, it just lifts. So it's a daily pre. It's not designed to have, doesn't have any alpha yo, doesn't have no yohimine, so it doesn't have any kind of adrenaline kick to it or anything like that. It just basically slowly increases. So if you take this and you're in the gym for 45 minutes and you're starting to work out, within about an hour, everything's gonna peak, okay? One interesting thing on this, when it says massive pumps, I was looking at the ingredient profile, I'm like, massive pumps, give me a warning. It's got massive pumps with 6 grams of L-citrulline. This thing gives 1 hour in, for whatever reason, and I think the reason is there's not a lot of stems in this thing, and the cocobuterol at 100 milligrams is going to literally give you a lot of vasodilation when it's coupled with that L-citrulline. And an hour in, tightness kind of comes in, like you just become tight. And the only thing is it lasts only for about an hour. So that tightness goes away, but you're tight, like your muscles just become tight like that about an hour 15 minutes in, and it's almost like you just did a set of chest, or you just did a half an hour of work, but that blood flow just kind of just comes in, and your muscles just tighten up. It's kind of an interesting feeling. So with that tightness there, that's the pump. I think they're talking about massive pumps, tightness regardless of like if you even picked up a weight. At least that's how it worked for me. Which is nice. Lasting about an hour. You want to throw a pump product on this though if you want cell volumization and you want something. So it's decent. And when we say decent, as far as when we're doing reviews, it's not bad. But you could throw a pump product on this, like Bloody Hell from Apollo Nutrition or something like that, and it would really enhance the pumps on this. As far as energy, so energy when this thing kicks in about an hour, along with the focus, the energy is basically what you expect, 325 milligrams of caffeine. So if you've taken 325 milligrams of caffeine before and it's really got you moving and got you going, then that's what you expect. There's not much more of a kick on here, but what you do get on this is you do get some muscle endurance. So the cocobuterol, the beta-alanine, and some of these ingredients do give you some muscle endurance in the gym. So it'll last, the caffeine and energy-wise, 325 milligrams of caffeine lasts about an hour and a half. The endurance lasts about an hour and a half as well. So depending on how hard you train. Some people go in there and they train, set. I do they'll do 3 sets. They'll rest 2 minutes in between. I'm a 1 minute rester. I do 3 sets. I'm nonstop going, and it lasts me for an hour and a half. So if you train lighter than that, then you're gonna have probably 2 hours of energy on this thing. It's gonna be decent, but it's nothing to brag about. So like I'm not saying this is a high stim pre-workout or anything like that, and I'm not saying that this is going to give you wings like the Red Bull says it's gonna do, but it will actually give you some good endurance in the gym, some decent energy at 325 milligrams. Focus-wise, the focus is more of a concentration focus. I almost forgot to talk about that. Concentration, it's not tunnel vision, it's concentration in computing. So it's not a very good concentration, but it's not like you're not tunnel visioned in anywhere. And it sticks with you for a good 2 hours after training. So if you work later on in the day, you're gonna have this kind of cognitive increase as far as concentration and computing skills. So your working memory actually increases a little bit. So it's not insane, but it is noticeable. And it does hang with you for about 2 hours. If you take this at night, it's not enough to keep you up at night. So you can take this as a nighttime pre-workout. So we got the energy, the endurance, the cognitive function, and then we talked about the pumps. I hope this review was good for you guys. I'm gonna get back to my last 100 reps of abs. And if you guys did like the video, give it a thumbs up, please, because it does help the channel. Other than that, see you guys next time on the channel.